places and to adapt to new technology and using and working in different ways. And that's a huge challenge in itself, and you've risen to those challenges hugely. But more than that, in so many cases, you have also risen to be an even more important part of our community. I've lost count of the examples I've seen and the things you've done to help our community, to help each other, to help other members of our community, particularly vulnerable members of our community. And I think that's incredible. You've shown resilience, creativity, and an enormous community spirit. And I'm incredibly proud and absolutely in awe of what you've done. I think we often we say businesses, we say companies, we say shops, but actually what we're talking about is people. People start businesses, people grow businesses, people run businesses, people love businesses, people use businesses. And people have character and people have values. You've shown huge character, and I think we've seen the values that you have and our community and our town has over the last year. Whilst it's been difficult, I think we can be really proud of the way we've held up and we've stuck together and we've worked together. And I'm very optimistic about the future. Some of you may know I sit on the Treasury Select Committee, and we're starting to hear some incredibly optimistic predictions and forecasts for the future. So I hope that our positive future will be positive for our town, for our region and our country, and that we'll pull through, we'll learn and keep hold of the good things that we've learned, the good things that we've had to adapt to. And we're going to go from strength to strength, and it's because of you. I'm here to support you in whatever way you need. I'm always here. So, as I say, congratulations to everyone. I'm extremely proud to be here, and I can't wait to see what the awards are and what you've got to say as well. And thank you very much for inviting me this evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Julie, and thank you so much for those positive and really optimistic words, and thank you for joining us on this special occasion. And thank you, Audra, as well, for the introduction this evening. Just to reiterate again what Julie said, we're all here tonight to celebrate the traders and businesses within Hertford, and this last year has really posed some significant challenges for many local businesses, and we have seen so many of you adapting and innovating to meet these challenges and just being able to run your businesses effectively whilst also supporting the community. And that's why we're here tonight, to celebrate the great work that you've done and the things that you've achieved. This year we had a record number of votes, with just under 2,200 public votes submitted. The judging panel went through every vote and comment individually, and they considered the number of votes as well as the value of customer and client feedback before deciding on the final winners. And I would like to thank the members of the judging panel for their time and effort to do this, without whom these awards would not take place. So thank yous go to the Mayor of Hartford, Councillor Bob Deering, the Chairman of the Development and Leisure Committee, Councillor Jane Sartin, Aaron Gransby from Axis Magazine, Dan Griffiths from I Love Hartford social media channel, Tracy Hardacre from Hartford and Where Mums social media, Harry and Martin from Hartford Hub, Reverend Alan Stewart from St Andrew's Church, and Andrew Figgis, the Economic Development Officer for East and North Herts. With regards to the awards, there are 10 categories in total, and there was some really tough competition in every category. But what was so pleasing to see this year was a mixture of older businesses as well as new businesses entering the competition. So congratulations to all of you on being well-deserved finalists. And I'm now going to hand over to Jane to announce the winner in the first category. Thank you, Jane.
Thank you, Catherine. And to start with, just to thank Audra and Catherine and all the other Hertford Town Council staff who have been working on this event over the last quite a few months, actually, because there's been some delays in it. And as a member of the judging panel, it's been a huge privilege to get to read hundreds of comments that were made by the voters. And it was a really difficult decision. We're so lucky in Hertford to have such a wealth of fantastic local businesses, and it made for some very difficult decisions. So the first category is Cafe or Fast Food Award. And the finalists are Larks Garden Cafe, Giambroni's Italian Deli, and Hartford Cake Company. And the winner is Hartford Cake Company. And just to give one example of the huge numbers of the comments that were made, unbelievable cakes and service, a beacon of hope over the lockdown period. So congratulations. And would Shannon and James from Hartford Cake Company like to say a few words?
Well,
just thank you, really. The support for the last year has been amazing.
Yeah, pretty much. It's been amazing. I mean, we've adapted as much as we possibly could to sort of drive it forward and lift everyone's morale throughout these times. So, yeah.
We've done things that we never thought we'd do. Like, we've done deliveries, we've done collections, we've done everything that we didn't think we'd do, and it's just been amazing, the local support. And we just,
100%.
in our first year of being open, we couldn't thank, you know, Hartford enough.
Yeah, definitely. It's a brilliant town.
Excellent, thank you. Congratulations, Sharon and James. Thank you.
Thank you.
So on to our next category, which is fashion. So the finalists in the fashion category are Mint of Hartford, Frankie and Olive, and the Women's Society Boutique. And the winner is, can you see that? The Women's Society Boutique. Not sure. Well done. So some feedback that we got from the for the Women's Society Boutique, one comment that we picked out was amazing selection of clothing and brands, always beautiful inside, and everyone who works there is so kind and helpful. Have we got Victoria from the Women's Society Boutique here this evening?
Hi.
Hello, congratulations.
Thank you.
Would you like to say a few words?
Yeah, just would like to say thank you so much for everyone that voted for us. It's been a crazy year, like Shannon and James said, but the support's been amazing, and you know, and it means so much to get this after a difficult year. And we're coming back fighting strong, and look forward to welcoming everyone back when all the lockdown lifts properly later on in June. So thank you.
Okay, congratulations, Victoria, and everyone at the Women's Society. So our next category is the food and drink retailers, and the finalists in that category are Cavavim, Pickett's of Hartford, and Mind the Gap. And the winner is Mind the Gap. To give an example of one of the comments made for Mind the Gap, friendly and helpful staff at this long-established family-run business. They really help people out over lockdown and just get better and better. And I don't, is Ray on the screen? Is he able to say a few words?
Yeah, just I'd like to thank all our customers and everyone who voted for us. As a commuter-driven business, to think that we'd still be trading at this time is one thing, but to get an award is yeah, it's like a dream. So thank you to everyone, and yeah, that's about it really.
Congratulations, Ray, and all of you at Mind the Gap. Well done.
Thank you.
So moving on now to our next category, which is hair and beauty. And the finalists in the hair and beauty category are the Beauty Room, the Skull Club, and Fred and Ginger. And the winner is Fred and Ginger. Oh, I don't think it's... Well done. So some feedback that we got from Fred and Ginger was just amazing team, great atmosphere, and so good at how they can make everyone feel $1 million and like they belong on the catwalk. Unfortunately, I don't think Becky from Fred and Ginger has been able to make it this evening. So we'll just send them our congratulations on their award, and we'll move on to the next category. So well done to Fred and Ginger.
Thank you. So the next category is health and well-being. And the finalists in this category are Highway Cycles, Replenish Refill, and The Secret Space. And the winner is The Secret Space. And to give an example of comment for them, a wonderful charity run by people with a genuine desire to support people to improve their own well-being. The secret space has always been a lifeline, but never more so than through the pandemic and difficulties of lockdown. And I think we've got Victoria from the secret space on screen.
Yes, hello, hi. Thank you very much for everyone that's voted for us. It's times like these, such as the pandemic, when we reflect on what is important in our lives. Health and well-being and connection with others creates a strong foundation in our everyday commitments. And the secret space started to really evolve in difficult and challenging times, because we were just based within the secret space building. And we've had to quickly get onto online and meet the needs of those around us in the community. And we've developed new services to meet these needs. You know, the staff and volunteers, therapists and teachers have been incredibly dedicated in their commitment to contribute to their community's well-being, and they reach people from all walks of life and circumstances. I'd like to thank again all of those that have voted for the Secret Space Wellbeing Award.
Congratulations, Victoria, and well done to everybody who's supported that business as well throughout this time. Well done. So moving on to the next category, which is home and interiors. And the finalists in this category are Albany Radio, Messages and Visp Bathrooms. And the winner is Albany Radio. Well done. And we received some good feedback about Albany Radio, and one of them was a fantastic shop. All the staff are always so helpful, and during lockdown have gone out of the way to advise and assist. Nothing is too much trouble, and they are an absolute asset to the town. So is Robin here this evening from Albany Radio? Would Robin like to say a few words?
Yes, I'm here.
Well done, Robin.
Thank you. It's always nice to get praise from your customers, because they can be the most challenging, but also the most beneficial. And I think from a family-based business, we really benefit from a good working relationship, not only with the customers that come in, but also with the fellow traders. So thank you very much.
Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Robin. Albany Radio is definitely a real Hertford institution and relied on by a lot of people. So our next category is professional services, and the finalists in that category are Post and Packing, Carriad Marketing and Chapter 79. And the winner is Post and Packing, a neighbour of Albany Radio. So again, many great comments for Post and Packing. Fantastic local friendly service that we are lucky to have on our high street. No job is too small, and they've adapted well in lockdown. And I think we've got Eddie from Post and Packing. Would you like to say a few words?
Yeah, hi. Yeah, I'm so honoured to win this award. I just want to thank everybody who voted for us, and thank you to everybody who's organised tonight's event. Very aware that we've been so fortunate that we've been able to continue to open during lockdown. And really, I'd just like to thank the good people of Hartford for making my working day so enjoyable. I live in the other side of Hertfordshire, so I'd never even been to Hartford before we opened here. So it's been a real privilege. So just thanks to everyone. Thank you.
Congratulations. Well done. Thank you. So on to our next category, which is specialist retailer. And so the finalists in the specialist retailer award are Highway Cycles, Concord Trophies and Sportswear, and UOE Post Office. And the winner in this category is Highway Cycles. Congratulations, well done. And a comment about Highway Cycles was amazing local friendly service with expert advice, which gives us confidence to buy the things we need, a credit to Hartford. So congratulations, Highway Cycles. And I think, do we have Steve or Len here this evening from Highway Cycles? Would one of you like to say a few words?
Hi, it's Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Yes, we'd like to thank everyone that voted for us. All of our staff put such a huge emphasis on customer service, but it's just lovely that the customers have taken the time to come and vote for us and put us as winners. So on behalf of all the staff, I'm privileged to accept the award. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations to Highway Cycles. And now our penultimate category, we're whizzing through them, is pub or restaurant. And this is always a really hotly contested category in Hertford, and that was no different this year. So the finalists in this category are Lusman's Fish and Grill, the White Lion, and Old Cross Tavern. And the winner is the White Lion. And one of their comments was for them was a terrific welcoming local pub that went above and beyond with their veg store for local charities during lockdown. And I think we've really seen so many of these comments have been positive comments about the part that the businesses have played over the last year. Have we got Karen and Adam from the White Lion, and would they like to say a few words?
Yeah, just like to say thanks to everyone that's voted. Like everybody, it has been a really tough year for everybody. We try to do things for the community, but like you say, like the fruit and veg stall, and it's just been lovely just to see everyone's support and sort of just and see people during lockdown. So
thank you very much. Thank you. Keep going, everyone, as well. Better times are coming. Keep going.
Thank you very much, Adam and Karen, and congratulations to everybody. And just congratulations to all our winners and finalists so far this evening. We've gone through the categories quite quickly, and so we've got one last category to go now, which is the community and voluntary category. And I would like to invite the Mayor of Hertford, Councillor Bob Deering, to announce the winner in this very special category this evening. Over to you, Bob.
Thank you very much, Catherine. Well, what an honour it is for me to announce the winner of the Community and Voluntary Award. But just before I get there, it does just occur to me that it's particularly difficult to win the Pub of the Year award, because at least in my experience, when you have a good night in a pub, it's very easy to forget which pub you've been in, or even that you've been out at all. But anyway, you know, so it's a tricky one. And also, before we go any further, I would like just to pass a special commendation to the Mint Girls, who I've noticed didn't mess about, and they started the evening on champagne. Yes, you see, you did, didn't you? We've spotted you, and you're going to finish that way, and good for you, because how can you not participate in this evening and not be uplifted? What a fantastic evening this is. And isn't it fantastic to see everybody on the screen, everybody doing their best for their own businesses and for the town of Hartford? And isn't it nice to see how pleased everybody is at everybody else's success? It's absolutely fantastic. So Mint Girls, you did the right thing by cracking open the champagne at the beginning of the evening. Well done. Just to move on, possibly make a couple of slightly more serious comments. Everyone involved in Hartford takes the town centre really seriously. It's very important to everybody that the town centre thrives. There's from time to time a bit of chatter out there, but there's no question whatsoever that Hartford Town Council, and we have a representative on the screen this evening from East Herts District Council, take the town centre extremely importantly. We are at all times doing the best we can to support you. And I will say that if you ever feel that there's anything else we could do to support you, please tell us, because that is what we would like to do. Moving on from there, that of course is emphasised by the presence with us this evening of our MP, Julie Marson. We're very glad that you're with us, Julie. Thank you very much indeed. And your comments were well registered. The business community is exceptionally important. It provides jobs, it provides activity, it provides energy, and all of us are absolutely determined to support the business community as much as we can. And I might say, for those of you who may or may not know, that many months ago, when we thought we'd just about come through Coronas and the first lockdown was released, some of you will know that I did a mayoral walk around the town with Osra, and we spoke to virtually every shopkeeper and trader in the town. And this was at the end of the first lockdown, and of course it was all very bewildering for everybody. And of course, all the traders had a tough time. I cannot tell you how impressed I was at the optimism of every trader that we talked to. Absolutely staggering. If ever we have a community of, exactly, yes, if ever we have a community of people who can see that a glass is half full, you guys are it. And we're very, very lucky to have you in the town. So thank you very much for that. So moving on to the award. As I say, I'm very honoured to be presenting the award for the community and voluntary item this evening. And the three finalists are Brothership Studios, McMullins, and Mudlarks. We now get to the slightly embarrassing bit where I'm going to read out some comments about each of you. And you'll just have to suffer this because they're very nice. So we have this comment amongst many in relation to Brothership. They've kept alive the spirit of Hartford during lockdown, from the iconic rainbow prints to the wonderful charity fundraising competitions. They embody the local community spirit, and I think they are simply amazing. Comment of McMullins. Yes, indeed, Oscar, isn't that a wonderful comment? Comment of McMullins. And we can sometimes take McMullins for granted because they seem to have been a fixture in the town for forever. But this has been said amongst many comments of McMullins. The guys who run the grocery shop went above and beyond to ensure that NHS staff, key workers and carers could get groceries when the shops had been stripped bare, even to the point of opening up for me on a day they were closed because I was unable to collect on a collection day. Always served with a smile, and then they add cake boxes. Well, that alone made my week. And something that many people may not know, but I happen to know, is that at Christmas time, McMullins donated 1,000 lunches to needy people in Hartford. That's fantastic. Appreciate that very much. And then the third finalist, Mudlarks. Again, many comments, but this is the one that we picked out. Mudlarks offer year-round support for vulnerable adults and their families in the community, and they support Hartford Town whenever they can. This organisation is the community, and without them, Hartford would be at a loss. So we thank all three finalists enormously. And I'm very pleased to say that the judges could not distinguish between any of you. So this year, exceptionally, because it's been such an exceptional year, and also because your contribution to the town has been so exceptional, we are awarding the Community and Voluntary Award to all three of you. So indeed, let's a big round of applause. If we clap loud enough, we can hear each other clapping. I'm sure that's the case. And we have with us this evening representatives, I hope, of each of the winners. I can see Fergus McMullen on my screen, and I hope we have Nick Shipton and Emma from Brothership, and I'm sure I've seen Vic Hobson from Mudlarks, and we would, of course, very much like you to say a few words if you can. And for no particular reason, perhaps in that order. So Fergus, if you'd like just to say a few words, we'd be very happy to hear from you.
Well, Councillor Derry, thank you very much. And your words are so positive, like, as you say, everyone that has been on the screen tonight. And there are so many deserved winners, but anyone who took part, I think, has kept Hartford going, which is fantastic. I must say, I don't think we've ever closed our pubs in our 194-year history. But we didn't close the brewery. The brewery yard kept going and we kept brewing. And it was quite interesting because we had to close just before Mothering Sunday. And I don't think our pubs ever had so much food in stock. And so it was actually a real pleasure to be able to give it away to people that really were in desperate states at that time. I think everyone has done amazing performance to keep Hartford going, but I really would love to accept, joint prize with the other two very commendable winners on behalf of all my team, because they have really gone, beyond the call of duty. and did a marvelous job, not only delivering our food out everywhere, but also manning the shop in Hartford. So thank you so much, Councillor. Thank you so much, the organisers, and thank you all our customers and the people that benefited from it. It was an absolute pleasure meeting some of the super people that came to us. So it was a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ferguson. Thank you, McMullins, as well. Thank you. Now, if Nick Shipton or Emma are with us, we would be very happy to hear from them. I think
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't see you at the moment. I think you must be in a...
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Just want to say a huge thank you to everyone. We couldn't have done this without the support of our town. So this one's for Hartford, really. Over £54,000 for our local charities and the NHS, and it's all because of our community. So we just want to say a big thank you to everyone who supported us through lockdown, anyone who's been in and said hello since we've been reopened. The support has been amazing, and congratulations to all the other winners. We're so proud to have even been considered, so thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Emma. We're very proud to have you in our town. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. And finally, but of course, by no means least, I know because I've seen her on the screen somewhere, Vic Hobson is with us.
Hello.
There we go. Yes, indeed.
Thank you so much. Thank you for this award. We are so proud to be sharing this with the other two winners this evening. It's fantastic. Thank you for doing that, for letting us share it for this year. It seems a very apt decision to have come to. Of course, our community involves everyone, you know, and that includes people with learning disabilities and people with mental health concerns who have found this year incredibly hard. And we are so pleased to have been able to keep our allotment sites going to ensure that all through the lockdown, everyone stayed healthy. And to the incredible Michelle running the cafe, and not just running the cafe for takeaways, but making sure that behind the scenes, kind of the stuff you don't see, you know, the people that phone up that we've still supported, and how important that is. It's always important, but this year it has been more important than ever. So thank you, everyone. And here's to a bright summer ahead of us.
Thank you very much indeed, Vic. And of course, again, we're just so glad that we have mudlarks in our town. Again, earlier, or some months ago, not this year, some months ago, I was honoured to cut the ribbon on Mudlark's snazzy new cafe in Hartford. And of course, I got to meet some of the guys. And I think one of the things that Mudlarks does for the town is you deliver optimism. You look after people in a wonderfully positive way. And we're very glad and honoured that you're with us. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, now I think that's from me. I feel I should be passing the baton back to someone. I'm not quite sure whether that's Jane Sartin or Ozra or Catherine. I'm sure one of you will grab the microphone and carry us on from here.
I think that concludes proceedings, Mr. Mayor. So I think it's been a really, we've whizzed through it, but it's been really, I think, almost quite moving at times, hearing some of the comments that have been made. And as I say, there were hundreds and hundreds more. And I know that Ozra is intending to share those with the finalists so that you can see what your customers are saying to you. And hopefully they say that to you face to face as well. But it's obviously nice to see those positive comments as well. So thank you, and hopefully we will be having the next round of Love Hartford Awards next year, and look forward to seeing you and others from the town centre and wider town then. So have a good rest of the evening, and thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Good night. Bye-bye. Well done, everyone. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Mayor.
Well done. You don't want to leave, Emma?